Hello guys, this is Zuma and this is going to be the third episode in the free-for-all MOAB series, and this is going to be a UMP MOAB on the map Bootleg. Now before we get into everything about my perk setup and stuff, I'm just going to quickly explain the best strategy that I found to play this map. I'm going to bring up Bootleg, make it a blueprint as before, and show you the spawns. Now as you can see, the spawns are pretty spread out. There's not really a little cluster to work like there was on Fallen, so the area of the map I like to work is this area. I haven't seen many people work this side of the map because usually they like this building. Now I don't come here just because it doesn't suit my playstyle at all. Being boxed in and not really having no control over the engagement really doesn't suit me. And this is just a segment from this game showing this guy working this area. You know, he's got his portable radar down, and I don't think anyone comes in here for about 2 minutes. I think when someone finally does come in here he loses the gunfight, but yeah, I generally stay away from this area and I've had more success on this side than I have anywhere else on this map. Out of the 16 spawns, I'm working 6 of them, and I'm covering 3 of them with my portable radar. So this is the side that I like to work. Hope you have success on this side and it helps you play Bootleg that a little bit better. So that's the end of the strategy guide. And I just want to mention what's happened at the start of the game. I spawned in and got 5 kills, and then I died. So I was getting really close to that no point of no return. Luckily I got the main street spawn and was able to run back into this area, but it took a while for me to get settled. As you can see, I've sped it up a little bit. But as you see, once I get my flow going, I do pull away from the pack quite easy and end up winning this game by about 11 kills, I think. Now we'll talk about my perk setup. I'm using Extreme Conditioning Pro, Assassin Pro and Sitrep Pro, with Sitrep Pro being my go-to perk in every single game of free-for-all. My specialist loadout, I'm using Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro and Hardline Pro. And I don't usually use Quick Draw. This is my domination setup, as I usually put Dead Silence in for Quick Draw, as I find it's, much more effective, but I think the sound horn on Bootleg, all you hear is rain. And for the gun setup, I'm using the UMP with dual attachment proficiency, so it's silencer and extended mags. Now the UMP, this is after the hotfix where they increase the damage, and I've got to say, out of all of them I was pretty surprised by this, because the UMP to me has always been quite a solid gun. If they'd have changed the accuracy rather than the damage, then that would have been more better, I think, but no, for some reason they increased the damage, and it's just made it even more powerful. And it's a really effective gun, but when you zoom in it seems to drag. It can feel like it's pulling to the left or to the right a little bit. But I just want to talk about this for a second. This guy, it's like I'm playing against Houdini. 1 minute he's there, 1 minute he's not. I don't know what kind of games he was playing, but this guy's got a teleportation perk or something, because I lose him. Then there he is. As I was playing it all seemed very strange, but then I looked back and he was to see what he's doing on my portable radar, but I actually thought that was a different person. Anyway, back onto the UMP. The gun's insane. Up close there's nothing that really beats it submachine gun wise, and now they've increased the damage. It's pretty ridiculous. So yeah, give it a try and hope it works well for you. Now I probably should have gone over this when I first started doing this series, but now I'm going to quickly go over it. Is why play free-for-all? What do you have to gain from it? What are the benefits? MW3. It's at that stage where you start getting bored of the game. The game's been out about 9 months and it's getting really repetitive and you're looking for something new. And free-for-all was that new thing for me. Because once you figure out how the game works with the spawns and which areas to patrol, it becomes a much more enjoyable game. All the pros of it is you're playing on your own, so therefore you don't need a party, you don't need to wait for your friends to come on to do well. Generally there's less lag because playing on your own, you're going to get into a lobby with people around your area, so the connection's going to be better. Also, I think the game's more manageable. You don't have like 5 people on at once, you can have 1 or 2 kills here and there. Your KDR and win-loss goes up. Now I've got a 73 win streak, and all that's just from playing free-for-all. So let's say you win 2 games in a row, but then on your 3rd game you come 2nd, and then on your 4th game you win, then that's a 3 win streak, because the 3rd game where you came 2nd doesn't count towards your win streak. So hope that made sense. And another main point is that you're in control. If you know the spawns and you know where they're going to come from, then you can engage them however you want to. It's not where you go around a corner and there's a guy there with FMG9s and then you spawn behind somebody, you finally manage to get a kill but die from dead man's hand. All those points that make Modern Warfare 3 rage inducing just seem to be absent from free-for-all. And I'm not saying they're not there, I'm just saying that there seems to be less of it. Now, knowing the spawns and how free-for-all works is nothing if you don't know when to back away from a gunfight. He's behind those crates and he's got the advantage over me, so I just walk away. Go back to this area to work the spawns, manage to get a kill and jump down the stairs for 1 more kill, and now this guy has followed me all the way back. But now I've got these stairs as cover, so now I'm in the power position. The tables have turned, Mr. Bond. Now after that kill I'm just 1 off as I'm getting stunned, and now I just patiently wait to get the final kill for my MOAB, as you don't want to make any mistakes now. That's it, I call it in to get an epic 1 kill with the MOAB, and the game is over. So wow, that's episode 3, it's starting to feel like a series now. And to celebrate I do an epic 360 scavenger pack collect knife twirling thing, just to make it legit. and kill the Osprey in the process. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. If you've got any feedback, leave a comment, as these do take a long time, so any input you have is greatly appreciated. And episode 4 is going to be a P90 MOAB on lockdown, so make sure you subscribe to look out for that. The final score is 30-1, and if you missed any of the other 2 episodes, then they should be on the screen now. And that's it guys, thank you for watching and take care.